Hi, I'm William. I'm here today to talk to you about Taiwan's digital social resilience.
Ukrainian president where war might break out next.
Taiwan.
Fake accounts are being used to influence Taiwan's
Lawmakers in
presidential
Taiwan
election.
are raising concerns over security risks posed by.
Those kind of disinformation disseminated on Taiwanese social platform show a symbol that China would like to influence Taiwan democracy with disinformation. Disinformation means the information generator generate the false content on purpose. So they're trying to influence decision, misguide you, manipulate your idea toward the reality. I would take this comment as a polarizational comment. Sometimes disinformation disseminated on internet doesn't mean I want to make people only believe it. I can just produce chaos. They can make people exhausted around the politics, exhausted around public affairs, and it might be influence the democratic system.
I'm here to report today. Lai Ching-te went to Kinmen, and while there, he encountered PLA military aircraft conducting training exercises. Kinmen expressed willingness to become a demonstration zone for one country, two systems. After hearing this news, Lai Ching-te rushed to Kinmen.
This video on TikTok trying to make like non-celebrity talk. So that means might be represent the real comment from the people. Those kind of videos show an image like how the people think of one China two policy, one China two system, trying to manipulate people think of how Kinmen people think of this policy. However, that is totally wrong disinformation. Kinmen is really close to mainland China itself. Compared to like Taiwan island itself, there's also over 100 kilometers from Taiwan island itself to Kinmen. Actually, I don't think this is information targeting Kinmen citizens. It might want to targeting some other people who are not located in Kinmen. Maybe they're in Penghu, maybe they're in Lanyu, or maybe Taiwan, or maybe some other diaspora community around the world. They might listen to this kind of comment, misunderstand that Kinmen accept that kind of policy. That is a way which is quite effective to influence the election result, like the election between Hillary and Donald Trump. I let some voter not to vote. It can use several kinds of like strategy, influence the election result. Hi there, I'm William. I'm co-founder of Cofacts. Do you like it? Subscribe and leave a comment below. When it comes to the warfare, that means country by country. It's much more like a national defense area. One specific country trying to use content, no matter that is audio, text, video, or images, to influence the other country's public discourse. It weaponizes the text, it weaponizes the content. But how TikTok spread this information? First of all, they use the algorithm. As long as I provide maybe like a night channel with some soft news, I can use one channel as political campaign. My follower watch my video with those kind of soft news. I can also recommend them with algorithm because they are all generated by me.
People's Republic of China acts adversely to the interests of the United States in different ways. One of those ways is through the dissemination of disinformation, the intentional communication of false statements. And TikTok is an extraordinary avenue through which to disseminate disinformation to millions and millions of people.
I believe Taiwan has experienced and suffering from cognitive warfare for many years. As long as you support democracy, you are the one suffering from cognitive warfare. As long as someone trying to spread those kind of anti-democracy idea in your country. Oh, there's a game. We don't want to be the second Ukraine. Over 1 million people, they're on demonstration. They don't want to be taken advantage of by Americans. They say that is like the real fault in Korean citizen. That army located in Korea is just like a bomb. would definitely need to do this fact check. Even that its original content might be the long video with a lot of Korean. People don't know Korean, neither may. You can just type on your phone. I will use like some keywords like Korea, American, second Ukraine, and demonstration. You can see some factual reports. If that is a quite dated disinformation that hasn't been verified yet, you might see nothing on traditional media. Actually, they are trying to support the current president. It's not related to no matter that it's Northern Korea, but also USA. What I believe is people do have an ability to fight against disinformation as long as they want to. We cannot just like only blame on each other like your statement is disinformation, might not. We need to show the evidence.
Since President Lai has said so, let us together wish our great nation, the Republic of China, prosperity and flourishing.
Actually, that is a video generated by generative AI. For some reason, one might be parody. The other is when people misunderstood that's a parody, they might take it for real. As technology went by, fake account is just like old-fashioned, but deepfake and generative AI can produce quite a lot of content. Let people exhausted around the information or their relationship. I can just make up like 100 generative AI fake account with like AI picture, with AI photo, and maybe fake relative, fake friends to let people think of I'm real. That is how fake account working on social platform. I would say people always need to do fact check their own, to check the content, to check the original content, and that is much more tangible to conquer those kind of AI generated content. That's another amendment in Australia. They're trying to make those kind of technology company to make regulation and to govern those kind of disinformation on their social platform. If you like against the regulation, they might fine them like around 5% of the profit. It's nice. I don't think social platforms really think of they do take responsibility around their content against the law. They might say we are just platform. We are not the one to generate the content. However, I don't think that is how the social platform should do. I mean, social platforms take the advertisement revenue.
Would you like to apologize for what you've done to these good people?
Zuckerberg then stood and faced families to apologize. He and other CEOs told lawmakers they are taking steps to keep minors safe.
I suppose there's some way big technology companies should do. For example, Google. I suppose Google also has some policy cooperation with fact check group, fact check organization. They also launch a lot of fact check workshop and fact check conferences. They must do something, no matter that's regarding human rights, but also to traditional media. It's quite brilliant, like they use some buzzwords promoting media literacy. Actually, it's quite accurate. People do need to aware disinformation exists. What we're trying to do is nothing like get rid of all this information. That is not a Taiwanese citizen could do. Since we are a country like value free speech and human rights, actually what we're trying to do is to do fact check to improve your media literacy or fact check skill. But that is quite mild and unusual. Disinformation is not a new issue compared to open platform. It's much more difficult to do fact check inside closing channel because that's an issue with echo chamber. People don't listen to other than the group. And people only listen to some opinion they are already agreed with. I launched a project called Cofacts in 2016 with my partner Johnson. You can add a chatbot, you can invite a chatbot inside your closing channel. Let a chatbot fact check for you. Let a chatbot inside the closing channel and say, that's a fake content, that's a fake statement. We do have an intention to know something. Fact check is also one of aspects, to know something in real, to know something by your own. I've seen data leak is in the beginning of 2024. This business company in Shanghai had some secret agreement with Communism Party, with China government. They use different kind of tutorial to teach their group. How do you influence public opinion? How do you steal somebody's account? How do you govern a fake account? How do you manipulate information? One famous one might be the one Taiwan might import some Indian immigration employee. However, that is totally wrong disinformation. Most people do not know how cybersecurity is important and crucial to their life. You purchase some goods only because it's cheaper than others. You don't know where your data and important information to somewhere. Some CCTV, some cameras, even computer to protect your cybersecurity. Change your password regularly. Protect your personal information. Fact-checking and use technology against disinformation. And that's our way to protect your digital social resilience growing. So that is a quite popular comment. If the war in Taiwan Strait breaks out, we are likely to face a breakdown of communication system. What do you think?
It's highly possible.
Hi there, I'm William. I'm co-founder of Cofacts. If you like it, subscribe and leave a comment below.